Welcome back to cost accounting class, and this is session number 27. And in this session I'll be telling you how to calculate cost per passenger kilometer. This will be asked for 15 marks and it is very important from exam point of view. Let's see how to calculate cost per passenger kilometer, and also I'll be solving two problems related to cost per passenger kilometer. I'm Dr. Uma B. Pujar, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Dharwad. So before going to solving the problem, let me tell you a few steps regarding calculation of cost per passenger kilometer. The very first step is that you have to calculate total passenger kilometers. So in my last session, I have told you how to prepare passenger kilometers. That is the formula. I think by now you are familiar with those formulas: number of buses into distance, into number of trips, into number of days, into seating capacity and seats utilized. You have to use this formula in order to calculate passenger kilometers. This is the first step. And step 2 is that you have to calculate operating prepare operating cost sheet and then calculate total operating cost. So as I have showed you in my earlier slides how to prepare the operating cost sheet, that is the format is being shown here. We have three types of cost there: fixed cost, semi-variable cost, and variable cost, that is repairs and maintenance costs. So we have to follow that format and we have to prepare operating cost sheet. Whatever total comes will be the total operating cost. And in the third step, we have to use this cost per unit, that is total operating cost divided by total passenger kilometer. So when you divide this total operating cost arrived from cost sheet divided by total passenger kilometer, we will get cost per passenger kilometers. So this is a very simple three steps which you have to follow to arrive at cost per passenger kilometer. Now let's solve two problems and see how to calculate cost per passenger kilometer. Okay, students, let's solve this problem now. It was asked in Karnataka University, Dharwad in the year 2018 for 15 marks. Let's read out the question first. Nandita Tours and Travels is running four buses between Belgaum and Dharwad, which are 50 kilometers apart. Seating capacity of each bus is 40 passengers. The following particulars were obtained from their books for the month of April 2017. Wages of drivers, conductors and cleaners rupees 24,000. Salaries of office and supervisory staff rupees 10,000. Diesel and other oils rupees 40,000. Repairs and maintenance rupees 8,000. Taxation, insurance, etc. rupees 16,000. Depreciation rupees 26,000, interest and other charges rupees 20,000. Actual passengers carried were 80% of seating capacity. All the four buses run on all the days for the month, that is for the month of April. Each bus made two trips per day. Find out cost per passenger kilometer. So in order to calculate cost per passenger kilometer, as I said earlier, first we have to calculate total passenger kilometers, and then we have to prepare operating cost sheet. Whatever total operating cost sheets comes, we have to divide it with total expenses to arrive at cost per passenger kilometer. So first let's prepare or calculate passenger kilometers. Solution. solution. So passenger kilometers is equal to, what was the formula? Number of buses into distance into trips, number of trips it is, trips into seating capacity, or we'll take days, number of days into seating capacity, into capacity, percentage utilized, Now let us fill this, whatever information is given in the problem, let's fill this. There are 4 buses, okay, into, what was the distance? Distance was 50 kilometers, into trips. How many trips it has made? It has made 2 trips. You can see here at the end of the problem they have given here 2 trips, into days. In the month of April we have 30 days, into seating capacity. It was 40 passengers, into what was the percentage of utilized, or percentage of seats utilized, it is 80%. So let's calculate this. Let's multiply. It comes to 3,84,000 passenger kilometer. So one step is got over now. Now let's prepare cost sheet. So for cost sheet, we have to write it here as operating cost sheet. And now we have to go for, we have to draw a line here. So let's draw line. Okay. Same old cost sheet. So whatever you have studied in 5th semester cost sheet, the same format will be followed here. So outer column, and we'll have one more inner column here to write some amount. Okay, and this will end here, and let's write here as particulars. And this will be the amount. Okay, now let's start. What is the main heading here? Fixed charges or standing charges. I have showed you in my last slides the format of the cost sheet, fixed or standing charges. Under this, we'll see one by one. Wages of driver, conductor, and cleaner. So what's the amount given? It's 24,000. 24. And next is salaries of office and supervisory staff. Salaries of office and supervisory staff. it's 10,000 given here, 10,000. And next we have taxation and insurance, taxation, insurance, etc. Amount given is 16,000. 16,000. And next depreciation. Next is depreciation. Amount given is 26,000. 26. And interest and other charges, all fixed charges are to be taken here first in this head. Interest, interest and other charges. Other charges amount given is 20,000. These are the amounts given. Let's take the total. The total will be 96,000. And in the second head will be, this is the first head, that is A, will take it as A, and here we'll take it as B, the second head, that is repairs and maintenance. Maintenance. Under this head we have first one, sorry, this is running charges or variable charges. This head is running charges. Running charges. Under this we have first one, repairs and maintenance. It is 8,000. And diesel and other oils. Diesel and other oil, that is amount given is 40,000. And let's see the total here. The total will be 1,44,000. Actually this is to be written here on this side. Should write it in the column, and this will be total 48,000. And when we total this, it comes to 1,44,000. So what is this now? This is total operating cost. Total operating cost. So now we have to apply formula and then calculate CPU. CPU is equal to total operating cost divided by total operating cost divided by, let's draw a line here in between, divided by so draw a line, yes, it's here, divided by, again go to text and type here as what should be here, it is total passenger kilometer. Passenger kilometers. So we have calculated both the amount now. So what is the total operating cost here? The total operating cost was 1,44,000. 1,44,000 divided by total passenger kilometer. Here we had calculated it is 3,84,000. 3,84,000. That will be rupees 0.375 per passenger kilometers. This is how we calculate total passenger kilometer. Okay, let's solve one more problem now. Yes, students, let's solve one more problem. It's from 2020 question paper last for 15 marks from Karnataka University, Dharwad. The Soumya Transport Company has given a 40-kilometer long route to run a bus. The cost of the bus is rupees 20 lakhs. It has been insured 5% per annum. The annual road tax amounted to rupees 26,000. Garage rent rupees 1,000 per month. Annual repair is estimated to cost rupees 24,000 and the useful life of the bus is 8 years. Salary of driver and conductor is rupees 10,000 and rupees 6,000 per month respectively. Manager salary rupees 12,000 per month and office cost rupees 1,000 per month. Petrol and oil cost rupees 12 per month. The bus will take 3 round trips per day, carrying on an average 40 passengers in each trip. The bus will run for 25 days in a month. Find out first one, the cost per passenger kilometer, and second one, fare per passenger kilometer if the company wants to earn a profit of 20% on bus fare. So here all the information given is regarding per month it is, and few items are given per annum. So we have to convert all these per annum or annual charges into monthly. And one thing we have to keep it in mind in order to calculate cost per passenger, as I have told in my earlier session, we have 3 steps. First, we have to calculate total passengers kilometer, and next we have to prepare operating cost sheet and then calculate total operating cost sheet cost. And finally, we have to apply the formula and calculate cost per kilometer. So first we'll see how to calculate passenger kilometer. Passenger kilometer, as you all know, the formula passenger kilometer is equal to number of buses into distance into trips into days into seats. So percentage of seats occupied or utilized is not given in this problem. Let's see, number of buses is 1 bus. They are not given any number of buses. The bus is 1. And next, distance between 2 cities is 40 kilometers. And trips is given as 3 trips. That is, if it is 40 kilometers, if it runs 3 times, that is, it comes to 6 trips. I have explained it in my last problem. You can see there, or you can take it as 80 kilometers into 3 trips or 40 kilometer into 6 trips. Into number of days is 25 days into seats was 40 passengers. 40 passengers. So when we multiply all these together, it comes to 2,40,000 passengers kilometer. 2,40,000 passenger kilometer. So one working note is got over now. Now let's prepare operating cost sheet. So we'll draw a line here quickly. Okay. The same cost sheet whichever you used to prepare in 5th semester. The same format is followed here also. So inner column, outer column, and close this. Okay. Now let's do it fast. So this is amount here. Operating cost sheet, and this is particulars, and this is amount in rupees. Okay, let's take down one by one. According to the format, we have first heading as A, we'll take it as fixed charges. Fixed charges or standing charges, we call it as. So first one we have salary of driver. Salary of driver. What's given? It's 10,000. And next, salary of conductor. It's given as 6,000. Just you can see the problem. It's on the left side of your board. Salary of manager. Salary of manager is given as 12,000. Okay. And next, office cost. Office cost is given as 1,000 per month. And then garage rent per month. Garage rent is rupees 1,000 per month. And road taxes. Road taxes. What's given in the problem? Road taxes. Annual road tax amounted to rupees 26,000. So it is annual. We have to convert it into per month. So 26,000 divided by 12. It comes to 2,167. 2,167. And next, insurance paid is 5%. We have insurance 5% per annum. Again, we have to convert it into per month. So what is the cost of bus? Cost of bus is 20 lakhs into insurance we are paying is 5% into, we have to convert it into month. So 1 by 12. It comes to 8,333. And now there is one more item, that is depreciation. Depreciation is equal to what's given in the problem regarding depreciation. Garage rent annual and useful life of bus is 8 years. So all this information regarding depreciation is given here. We have to take care. They have not specifically told regarding depreciation, but when you're dealing with vehicle and if you're paying insurance, there will be definitely one this thing to be done here, working note, that is depreciation. 20 lakh divided by 8 years. The life of the bus is 8 years, and we have to convert it into 1 month. 1 by 12. So it comes to 20,833. So we have to total all this. We have to. So let's see what will be the total. Let's check out In the calc, we will do it now. 10,000 plus 6,000 plus 12,000 plus 2,000 plus 2,167 plus 8,333 plus 20,833. So it comes to 61,333. So let's write here the total of this is 61,333. And now we have second heading, that is running charges. Second heading, running charges. Variable charges are running. This is fixed charges and this is running charges. Under running charges, we have repairs. Repairs is 24,000 per annum. So you can see here, annual repair is estimated to cost rupees 20,000. Annual means it is per annum. Per year we have to convert it into per month. That is 24,000 rupees. 24,000 divided by 12 months. It comes to 2,000. And next we have petrol and oil. Petrol and oil. So we have one working note here. What they have given, rupees 12 per kilometer. That is equal to rupees 12 per kilometer. But we don't know how many kilometers the bus has run. So in order to calculate that, we have to go for kilometer run. So in my first slide of this topic, I have showed you all the formulas. Let's calculate kilometer run. Kilometer run by the bus. Kilometer run is equal to number of bus into distance into trips into number of days. Those seats will not be here. Number of days. Don't take seats and sitting capacity. Number of bus is one bus. Distance 40 kilometers into 6 trips into 25 days. So it comes to 6,000 kilometers. So bus has run 6,000 kilometers. So now what's given in the problem? Petrol and oil is rupees 12 per kilometer. So for 1 kilometer, it is rupees 12. So for 6,000 kilometers, what will be the cost? So when we multiply this cross multiplication, rupees 12 into 6,000 kilometers. So it comes to 72,000. 72,000. So these are the items which are to be added here. So this is 74,000. The total will be 74,000. 74. Okay. 74,000. When we total this, it's come to 1,35,333. 333. What is this now? This is total operating cost. Now the final step is we have to go for CPU. CPU is equal to total operating cost divided by passenger kilometers. So total operating cost as we have calculated here. So let's do it here. I'll rub all these things. So let's calculate here now. What's the formula for CPU? CPU is equal to total operating cost divided by total passengers kilometer. We have calculated both here rupees 1,35,333 divided by what was the total passengers kilometer? It was 2,40,000 passengers kilometer. When we divide this, it comes to rupees 0.563 passenger kilometers. So, but in the problem, they have asked this one, first one we have calculated. Now, for the second one, fare per passenger kilometer, if the company wants to earn a profit of 20% on bus fare. For this, so cost per passenger is cost per passenger. Cost per passenger is equal to rupees. We have calculated here 0.563 passenger kilometer. But for this, we have to add 20% on total takings. Total takings means total cost plus profit will be the fare. But we don't know what is the profit amount. We have to calculate the profit amount. So as we used to calculate in cost, calculate in the cost account, when we have 20% on sales, we have to take 25% on cost. In the same way, we have to calculate here, add profit 20% on total takings, that is total fare amount, it is total takings, or 25% on cost. 25% on cost. It comes to rupees 0.140. So when we total this, it comes to 0.703. So what is this? This is fare charges. So this is 25% on cost, means 25 divided by 100. The cost we had calculated is 0.563. This is how we got this. Okay. This is how we calculate cost per passenger kilometer. Hope you all understood this. I'll be back with another few problems in my next session. Until then, have a nice time. Thank you very much.